good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Well, at least we made contact.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
How's that?
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Oh, jeez. Let's go talk to the mages.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No
Like a
doubt
Cedra.
what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave,
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Why is everything so shiny? So what do
There
I
is
do?
one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Interesting. Mother Giselle! How's it going? I should probably mention that I read that the Xbox controller is pretty decent for this game, so I'm giving it a go. So far it's been alright, I've sort of played around with it. I learned that right mouse button gives you a much more potent attack than your normal attack, which is very odd. I don't know where it is on the keyboard, but I guess I'll find it one day if I do go back to the keyboard. Mother Giselle.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Not as well as it should. How can people focus on trivialities when faced with the breach?
It is easy for us to imagine that mundane matters fall aside in tumultuous times. The Chant of Light does not speak of feeding troops or arranging meetings or any such mundane concerns. But every organizational detail you contend with, Andraste herself once faced. These trivialities are steps on your path to victory, even if history never remembers them.
Thank you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Cool.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the Chant of Light by force.
Damn.
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular decision. In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
Oh.
This is a dark chapter of history for the Divine to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was Divine Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
That's a pretty cool way to look at it.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It's you.
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
That is true.
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of a Divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Farewell. Champions of the Justice. Contact the Templars. Power acquired 15. We've got 10 power. There's someone to talk to here? No, you're not of import. Yeah. Oh Jesus, more things opening up. Red Jenny Inquisition needs bees.
You were saying something about
jeez.
Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Okay, we got the port report ready. Commander Cullen, with the watchtowers built, we have had advance warning of demon and bandit attacks. The area is safer for both the refugees and the farmers who had fled the nearby fields. Much appreciated, sir. It's good to know that the Inquisition is willing to put in the time to help these people. Corporal Vale. Rewards... What was the reward? It didn't say. What is that? Champions? Oh, okay. And... got things we completed. We can gather more coin. Scout the Storm Coast. Didn't we do that? Let's go back and check Alara's first. What the? Potential sword. Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court? Chantry remains? Okay. Well, I'll read through these and I guess decide where we're going to put our power points. Alright, this isn't a power thing, so a letter addressed to Vivienne lies open on the table. A note has been added to the top of which reads, Josephine darling, you should take care of this. V. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen in them. Allow me as a friend to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justina is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all the chaos in her orders. On her orders. That it was Seeker Pentagast and his sister Nightingale who sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate the opposition within the Chantry and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save our own reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. Josephine, we need the support of the nobles to combat this rumor. I can arrange a few key visits. Go for it.
Let us begin.
So... okay. The Chantry remains. A confrontation with Mother Hevera in the Vale Royux market had the desired effect. To a point, the Chantry condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divide in the opinions of the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could leave them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry effects a new divine could be beneficial. These clerics were not at the Conclave for a reason. They all have secrets or weaknesses we should exploit. Or Josephina, a delicate hand is needed. We should focus on clerics who can be swayed, make their voices louder than those who oppose us. I like that idea better, but she's on another mission, so we'll wait. And it'll take longer too. Less longer. Red Jenny! Alright, we can send colour on this one. I do not know how someone could come to this idea, but I can see the use. It's a large area to search, however, a memo from Josephine written on a note from Sarah. Know what ruins a party? Bees. Bees? I know a man who teaches how to jar them safe but angry. Stingy, no good for honey, but great for throwing. He's somewhere south. Sarah scribbled a jar of bees hitting someone in the face. Also a butt. It's too large an area to cover. Bounty hunters are a simple bet.
All right.
Go get us some bees. God damn it, Sarah. I don't know if I like you or not. Just putting it out there. The Cult of Andraste. You can do the best in here. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worship a dragon, one they believed to be Andraste reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes, but there may still be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing their relics. With a concentrated search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful in the Inquisition. To the Inquisition. This task is best left to few select agents knowledgeable regarding dangerous magic. I have just the ones in mind. Go for it.
Let's see what we have.
I'm finding your picture very strange, Liliana. Anywho. Was there anything else that we need to do besides this? There's something Liliana wants us to do for the Grey Wardens. And... oh, it's probably around one of these, isn't it? Oh, we can send people to do things for power cost. Ferelden has not seen significant Grey Warden activity since Darkspawn attacked the city of Marathine. 10 years ago. It's not unusual for their order to fade from public notice when there's no blight. However, recent reports claim that a group was travelling along the northern coastline. Wardens tend to follow their own agenda, but the breach has no doubt caught their attention. If they know something, then the Inquisition should find out. The Wardens are reclusive, but not untraceable. If there are signs of their passage in the Storm Coast, my agents will find them. Okay. And the missing soldiers? Oh, we completed this one, okay. Missing soldiers have been found in the bog called the Fallow Mire. They are being held hostage by Avir, who demand to meet the Herald Industrial, and the Inquisition wants to see them alive again. Oh yeah. Well. That was completed, right? Yeah. So we just spend 4 things to do this. Why not? I can wait. Sister Liliana, Lieutenant Harding led a small complement of soldiers to the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. She sent word that her party had established a camp near the shore, but we have received nothing further. At this time, the status of Harding and her mission remains unknown. New area unlocked. Go for it. I'm tempted to try Sarah. I gave her a few perks of the dagger variety, so I'll see how she does in the front line. That, of course, makes Varric kind of useless. Cassandra. And then there's Solace, or Vivienne, who I've pretty much spec'd out to be pretty much the same as Solace, so I want to try her. I don't know what she would bring to the party, but she might be more interesting. Yeah, I just still don't know about Sarah though. She seems childish and annoying. Which can be good, I guess. Because I can be childish. And most likely annoying, as I've been told a few times. Good times.